Hello, welcome once again. Now we're going to use the meter, the multimeter, minimum, maximum, and whole functions. Now, this is the one that you saw that I made a video on. What's the first thing we do? As you notice, I have two separate leads. These are alligator. So one is black, negative. The other one, instead of a red one, I use a green one. What's the first thing we do? We put on ohms, calibrate. And you see what the reading is? Steady, 0.06 ohms. That's what we want. Now we're going to measure the battery output, but we're going to put on minimum, maximum. Put on DC volts. Now the camera you probably can't see, but it's okay. I'm going to put one obviously on the negative. Now, which one do we put first when we have a voltmeter? You put the negative first or the positive first? When you're using a voltmeter, this voltmeter, any voltmeter, to put on a battery, always put the negative first. Always. Otherwise, you will become ground. When we put the cables, when we connect the cables, we do the opposite. We first put the positive, then the negative. Why? Because all this chassis is ground. And when we're doing things, we usually using ratchets or things like that, tools, metal tools that can conduct. So if I'm at positive over here, if I already put the negative and I'm tightening the positive, the other end of that tool might touch another ground. Let's say the alternator. That alternator is ground. This is ground. So anything is ground. So that's why we do the opposite. Remember, a meter, always put first the negative. Always. Batteries is the opposite. We're going to put this here. Put the other one here, the green one on this one. What are we going to do with the meter? Put the meter here. Now hopefully, let's move this a little here. Okay, we're going to put the minimum, maximum function. What is this measuring now? This is measuring now the present voltage of the battery, and it's going to keep on changing and changing because the battery is changing also. As we said before in the other one, this is going to be maximum, minimum, and average. This is going to be this is the present one. This is important. Now you're going to see when I crank it, the maximum is going to be 14. It's going to change. Watch the numbers change. Okay. Now, what are you seeing here? Present voltage from where? The alternator. Maximum is 14. What it went down to, see, now you can see what it went down to. It went down to 10.3. When I cranked, the minimum went to 10.3. You can get away with 9.6. You could get away with that. That's 9.6 is preferable, but I always want it around 11, to be honest. So 10.3, that's what it went down to when it cranked, when the starter cranked. Now with the alternator, we have this. The average is this. Now, that's why I love this meter. Like I said before in the other video, I can see all of them in one shot. What other meter can you see it all in one shot? There is none. Only this one. The other meters, you have to go first. Minimum, maximum. This gives you a visual look right away at what was going on when I cranked it. Also, you could do a graph also. There's a graph that you can do to show you over time. So let's say I think I'm losing a current, a parasitic draw, and I'll leave this hooked on for 20 minutes, right, to see if that current was drained for the battery. I can check it in the log over 20 minutes how much the voltage was at this specific time, that specific time, and it'll graph it and it'll show it to me. A beautiful meter, the best of the best. Let's use the hold function like we said before. Okay, let's switch this off. Okay, battery voltage from the alternator, we know that. Put on hold. Now, it's going to remember the last number in memory that it measures. This is the last number it measures, right? I have both of these connected. I'm going to take this one away. I'm going to take the positive away. See? Nothing. I don't have it connected anymore. How much does that measure? That remembered the last digit. Put it in memory and remember the last digit that it measured. I don't even have to have it hooked up, as you can see as my demonstration tells you that, right? What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful meter. You can't get better than this. Okay? I hope this was helpful. Like I said, please subscribe to my channel, Joe Electronic Schematics for Auto. My other channel, Automotive Electronic Schematics by Joseph. We'll do more hands-on. I want to see if I get views or something like that. Hopefully I'll get views for this. But like I said before, this is you want a meter that you can see everything in one shot. And this is that meter. It gives you everything at one time. Again, minimum. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. You can't ask for more. Thanks for watching.